Let me talk to you about other forms of contempt of cop arrests. If they haven't beat you up, they haven't injured you, but you said something that pissed them off, the likelihood is you're going to be charged, especially if you've been drinking, with what's called drunk in public or disorderly conduct. I'm sure it'll come a great surprise to most of you that it is not a crime to be drunk in public. What it is a crime to be is to be so severely intoxicated as to be unable to care for yourself or the safety of others, or you're so drunk you can't get off a public sidewalk and you're impeding pedestrian traffic. That's the statute. Officers frequently abuse this statute when they're designing to take you into custody to punish you, to teach you a lesson, and say, in my opinion, he was so drunk as to be unable to care for his safety. Of course, that opinion has to be supported by discrete facts that, on close cross-examination, that never show up in the reports, can be attacked. The important thing about this is that, unlike a drunk driving statute, where the state requires that they give you or you give them either three forms of a chemical test, blood, breath, or urine, to determine your blood alcohol concentration, on a 647F, they're not required to give you any results. So again, it's their word against yours, and because that's so, even if you ask for a test to prove you've got no alcohol or drugs on board, they will not give it to you because it's not in the officer's interest to allow you to have clearly objective and neutral evidence showing that you had nothing on board. The bright side to this accusation is there are many defenses, and they can be dealt with if you're willing to go to trial. Most of these stories that the officers cook up end up in a report to make them look like the angels and you the bad guy, and every opportunity will be there. But at trial, it's a whole different story. Skillfully done and properly defended, the 647Fs seldom end up being convictions in front of a jury.